Good morning, everyone. Simon Holden here for Holden Sources on Wednesday, the 15th of September, just coming up to 9:45 a.m. on this Wednesday morning, on this historic record-breaking day for the channel, because I can announce this morning I am feeling fresh as furniture. I am feeling fantastic because we have smashed through the 250,000 views mark on Holden Sources, and all I can say is a big thank yous everybody at the management company, to me, easily to forget how much work I put in, and to you for watching 250,000 times between you. Absolutely fantastic. We've had places up to 80 to 1, winners up to 40 to 1. We've had stacks of fun, and I'm only getting started, so really pleased. YouTube notified me in the early hours, so I'm going to do something a bit special today. I'm going to give you an Ante post bet for the Arc de Triomphe. But first, before I come to that, and by the way, it's a very big price, we need to celebrate, don't we? But before that, got a couple of housekeeping things. Please sign up on this historic day for the channel to the free HFC Club email, because if you had yesterday, you would have been sent an exclusive email which would give you information on a first-time out 2-year-old called Light Infantry at Yarmouth, which we gave at 7-2 and absolutely scooted in by half the track. So you would have had that. All sorts of other bonuses and offers, and if you do sign up today, you'll be sent an offer for the HFC system, a very juicy offer to the end of the year. 2 to 3 bets a week. We know it gave Summergan the other Saturday a 16 to 1 flyer. Well, yesterday, its first selection for a few days was Casanova at Punchestown in Ireland, given it 6 to 1 bright and early. All members piled on. The horse is absolutely sluiced up at 5 to 1. So if you get in that club email, it's free, or your data is completely secure. You will be sent an offer for that system, and the system bets today. It bets today at Sandown. So get stuck in there. It's completely free. Get the email. You will get your offer, as well as a whole host of goodies. Now, card marker. Would you believe we had 4 second places and lost 2 photographs yesterday at Redcar, one at 16 to 1. Certainly card marker fans yesterday, you're not answering to the nickname Lucky this morning. However, some good each way combos were dealt and some good each way pokes. So no harm done. And that's why you cover everything. Absolutely everything in these bets. Well, the show rolls on for the 3rd day in a row. We are up north in Yorkshire at Beverley, one of my top card marker tracks. So please do stay on the train, because you can't keep getting chinned like that yesterday. I'm confident of a big winning day in East Yorkshire. Not Humberside, that doesn't exist. The person that said that on Sky News the other day, shame on you. It is East Yorkshire, and we are proud to have them in the rest of Yorkshire. Proud might be pushing. No, I'm joking. It's great to have. So Beverley, one of my great tracks. Do get involved. Card marker at the top. Link for £5. You get the whole card. Nap next best, and please, at the risk of repeating, do make sure that you combo everything in small combos. So when I have that jackpot day, you get the jackpot win. That's what HFC, that's why 250,000 of you view, because it's about betting small to win big. That's the ethos. That's the ethos that will continue and continue as we build and build and build. But please do, on this day, if you're not a member, sign up. It's free. And please fill out that form and get yourself in the HFC club. You will not regret it, as I take you to the platform, Mark Profit. So we've made 250,000. Let's push on. Next time we want 500,000. We want more and more members. We want to get Holden Sources Army, the HFC club. That's what it is. Bigger and bigger and bigger. The bigger it gets, the more value I can give, the more top quality services, and you can bet alongside me. This is the home of big price winners. This is the home of betting small and winning big. It's Holden's Horses. And a massive thumbs up to those of you who've been with me since day one, and those of you who've joined as the channel's gone on. Thank you so much. So let's celebrate, shall we, with a big price Ante post. I really do fancy this horse. I think it's way too big. I think it's possibly, that's easy for me to say, possibly twice the price it should be. I really do think it's in the value zone. It's the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. It's a Group 1. It's in Gay, Paris on Sunday, the 3rd of October. It is the European Championship race, if not the World 1 Mile 4 champion, where the 3-year-olds take on the older horses. British Raiders and Irish Raiders have a decent record. So does the home team. But we're going to go overseas. Now, the favourite is Tanawa at 3-1. It was Adair, of course, the Derby winner and the King George winner. Many thought that Adair was a stick-on penalty for this, but the horse missed his prep run. He missed his trial run. And he's now gone out to 7-2, and he's fairly weak on the exchange. And of course, if Adair turns up that turned up at Ascot, or that turned up at Epsom, then the rest of the field's going to be in a bit of trouble, and 7-2 could look big. But if you fancy Adair, why not wait till the day? Wait till the day, even if you have to take, say, 3-1, 11-4. Find out that the horse is fit, fancied, and actually turning up. So even if the horse wins, I think it's a terrible anti-post bet given the injury concerns. I think Tanawa must have a huge chance, but is he a little bit tight at 3-1? Will he be much shorter on the day? We've got to look at something bigger. We've got Hurricane Lane, the Ledger favourite. A lot of people at Donny were saying to me, what do you think about Hurricane Lane for the Arc? And I just said the same thing. Many impressive winners of the Ledger have tried to win the Arc, and they have failed. They have failed. It is nigh on impossible to do the double. I'm not saying Hurricane Lane can't do it, but with a stat like that, do you want to be on at 11-2? Few glum faces. He may buck the trend. He's a very, very good horse. I know that. But I think it's tough to win a Ledger and then go on and win an Arc and come back to 1.5 miles. So go up to come back. That's tricky. That is tricky. So I'm going to let him win. Snowfall, I do not fancy the Coolmore. I stuck some Coolmore horses up at the weekend. They all ran like drains. I'm sorry. We'll leave them alone for the moment. St. Mark's Basilica, he's the one Coolmore horse, but is this the right race for him? I'm not so sure. I am not so sure. Miss Riff, great horse at 1 mile 2, but this is at 1 mile 4. Sorry, so we leave him. I just keep coming back to one horse. It seems to have been missed in every preview. That horse is the Japanese horse. It's called Deep Bond. Deep Bond. And it's available at 20-1. Well, this horse is in France, has been here for a while. He turned up at Trials Day. He beat a horse called Broom of Coolmore's and a good field. That was a Group 2. He won it easy, medal. And from what I'm hearing, he's settled in and he's starting to really do some eye-catching work. Now, this horse in Japan, previously to the win in the trial, finished second in one of their top races. Now, here's the thing. Beaten by a horse called World Premier. That race was over 2 miles. This thing has stamina. Now, Arc Day, we often get ground with plenty of cut. It's run at a furious pace. I believe the Arc is won by as much won by stamina as it is won by speed. I do not think, given its stamina and given the fact it can front run, we know what we're going to get here. There's no way they're going to let this be a dawdle. If there is no pace, I think this horse will go on. I believe it's going to be ridden by Christian Demura, one of the best riders there is on the French circuit, certainly of this track. So no worries in the saddle. I genuinely believe this thing's got a real shot of winning. I also think it will great shot of being in the 3. If it does, we've got a win. We'll be on at 20-1. We know the horse is aimed at the race. The only thing that can stop it is injury, and that's racing. That's the risk you run with anti-post betting. I believe it's going to be ridden aggressively. I believe it will stay. I think it's got a touch of class, and I think it will be overlooked by people who think Japanese horses are not up to winning this. Well, I believe they are. I believe that the racing there is much, much stronger than it was even 10 years ago. Of course, the horses by the great Deep Impact, who came here and tried to do it and failed. But that doesn't mean, you know, no one's told Deep Bond about that. It's been proven on the track. That was a decent Group 2. Of course, he's got to step up because this is the Arc itself. I think there's a lot more to come from this. And at 20-1, I think he's got to be the play now. So it's an HFC anti-post flyer for everybody. As a special thank you for the 250,000 view, let's go to the Arc on the 3rd of October. It's a Sunday. Let's get this one in our Davy Crockett's get it in the back pocket. We've already got a bet for the out. We can always go in again on one of these favorites, but we will have a 20-to-1 shot, a live one in our Davy Crockett. So let's do it. Let's go for HFC Ante Post Flyer. It is Wednesday the 15th. We've got just over 2.5 weeks. That'll come around quick and we'll be sat on a 20-to-1. Where can I get the 20-to-1? You scream or say loudly. We can get it with Paddy Power. We can get it with Hills. We can get it with Betfair Sportsbook, Betfred, and a Mansion Bet. I didn't even recognize the thing, Mansion Bet. There you go. So plenty of 20-to-1 about. Let's get it in the book. And we are on sitting pretty on what I believe is a genuine contender at a huge price. That's what it's all about. Big wins. So there you go. It's been a special day today. Please do join me at Beverly. It might not be Arc de Triomphe quality, but I've got some big prices. In fact, I'm going to tell you some now. If you do join me on Card Marker, you will be on 11-to-2. A very, in fact, I'm going to make this claim. If you do Card Marker today, I think it's the strongest snap I've given on any Card Marker. I'm prepared to make that claim. You've got a 10-to-1 next best. You've got a 25-to-1, which is fancied, or I wouldn't have put it up. You've got 10-to-1s. It's big prices. Combo them all. Get stuck into the nap and the next best. Make sure you combo them separately. Let's have a huge day. And if you do sign up for that mail, that club, and help me celebrate 250,000 views, then, folks, you will be sent an offer for a system bet that's running today till the 31st of December. 3 bets on average a week, winners up to 16-to-1 already. It is the most talked about system currently in the UK. It's the HFC system. So get in the club for free, and that offer will be sent to you now. It's going to be a massive day. We got the Card Marker. We've got an anti-post bet to get on, and we've got the HFC club for you to join. Keep it Holden Sources. Have a fantastic day. I'll be back tomorrow. Let's do it all again. We want 500,000. When do we want it? Soon.